Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crossroads Inn. For those of you joining me for the first time ever, my name is Sabouts, and if you're returning to my channel for another series, I'd like to welcome you back. Crossroads Inn is a sort of tycoon game, essentially a game where you're managing and constructing an inn in a world that is very much fantasy. It's got lots of different nations in it, different characteristics and such. So it's not like any simulator or anything like that in terms of real world. Everything's completely made up. But yeah, you're basically going to be running this inn, and there's a campaign and stuff, a lot of cool stuff to check out. It's early access, so I thought it'd be neat to see what the game has to offer. I've decided I'm actually going to play the campaign version of it, because that'll tell a little bit of the story of the world we're going to be in, and I'm hoping to teach us some of the ropes as well, because what you're about to see is me playing the game for the first time. I've actually never played it off camera or anything. I thought it'd be fun to kind of learn with you guys. Let's jump into it.
Delchris, a continent where three rival kingdoms are fighting for dominance and gold. For many centuries, one has always had the upper hand. Yorvale. With its prospering cities, it has the economic strength to challenge the trade power of southern Sambria. And with its city's high walls, it can withstand the military might of Untermarch, neighboring to the east. But the golden age of Yorvale is nearing its end. And a sudden tragedy, the death of the wise and just King Owen, marks the beginning of a new era. The kingdom is left without an heir, and everyone is whispering about foul play. But no one dares to say it aloud. And so Yorvale has to choose a new king, while the schemers in the capital look at the empty throne and see only a ladder. Prince Arthur Rockbury, a well-known debauchee, has cornered the Yorvale's wine trade, and in his life of pleasure, he has only one objective: to secure his privileged position by any means necessary. The dangerous Countess, Eliza Devon. As the king's mistress, she had an established position in the royal court, but now will align herself with anyone who will help her retain her status. The army's commander, Judine Montre, is a disciplined leader with unparalleled focus. For years, she would use every occasion to try to rekindle the conflict with Untermarch. And now she's been given the perfect excuse. The cunning Chancellor Muvald Trovin is the master of the royal treasury. He controls the movement of coin throughout the realm, and will use every opportunity to enrich himself. Because to him, gold is power. Meanwhile, in a village at the edge of the kingdom, where the trade routes cross, a young man prepares to take on the mantle of a local barkeep. Knowing nothing of his lineage, he cannot foresee the importance of his small tavern at the Crossroads.
All right, nice. Very well. Love the intro and all the work put into the story. Developers done a great job at that part of it for sure. All right, so we're gonna load in and hopefully learn a little bit about it.
The king of Yorvale was found dead in his chambers. The whole kingdom went into mourning. His death surprised all, for until then the king had enjoyed excellent health.
Oh boy.
It had been widely believed that his reign would be long and fruitful. The investigation was short, and the official statement declared heart disease to be the cause of death. But people knew. They remembered how the royal children had died in mysterious circumstances while still young. And so they started talking, albeit quietly, about a conspiracy to kill the king and his dynasty.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile, at the southeastern end of Yorvale, far away from the big world of politics, in a small town, a young lad was preparing to take over his uncle's inn. Martin Brevet was getting old, and he still had a few things he wanted to teach his nephew.
All right, so I think a chance for us to actually learn the game here. Ooh, look at this inn. Could definitely use a little bit of work, I'd say. Good news, I've managed to convince the miller to have his son's wedding party at our inn. Perfect, wonderful news. Exactly. What's more, I took an advance payment to cover the expansion of our inn. Otherwise, all these people would never fit inside, and you will take care of that. I received 5,000 goldens. Okay, I can't wait. Let's begin. So I closed the inn for now, and no one will disturb you. Do you need my help, or can you handle it by yourself? Oh, no, I need your help for sure. Nice, so I like this. Let's get to work. First, we need to expand the main hall, expanding it by a few slots. That should be enough of breathing space for the guests. All right. So click here, we can expand rooms. All right. Seems simple enough. All right, so now let's set up some tables. The more places to sit, the more guests can be served simultaneously, but be careful not to go over the budget. Yeah, I should probably look. I'm guessing that 8,000 is my budget there. All right. So here's our tables. Oh, it's a different color there. I don't know if I'm crazy about that. What's going to be the best way to do this? Ooh, that's nice. It's a nice view. Obviously, these are probably too close. You gotta have a little bit of space, I'm sure. Probably chairs going to be going around these. So you want space for people to walk around them. So I should leave a middle space. So chairs, space, chairs, table. And since you're setting up the tables, you also need benches, just standard ones, all right? And make sure they face and adjoin the tables. Yeah, so that's what I figured. Oh, you see, you can do chairs, but yeah, okay, benches is fine too. Oh, they actually allot room for the benches. Like that. Which is fine then, so I've got some extra space between. We can always go back and revisit this later. I've been thinking it's kind of dark in here, better place a candle holder somewhere, otherwise people might stab each other with the forks instead of the food. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that, that's nifty. So, okay, I already just figured out how to rotate things. And I see that there's sort of an arrow. I don't really know what that would symbolize. I'd like to get another one. It's almost ready. Just take this barrel and place it close to the counter. It's for serving drinks, and we don't want to spend too much time running back and forth. All right. Which one, though? We got two barrels here. A simple barrel used for storing all sorts of things. Solid wine barrel made of spruce wood. Does it make sense to put it here? Is it for us serving or for the guests to serve themselves? I see we've got a door back here. I guess I'll put it right here. Wine barrel 2, simple barrel. Must need the simple barrel. No, we don't need it. Okay, renovate the inn. Perfect. Great job. We can still add a few things, but overall it looks pretty good. Well, I see you lack no enthusiasm today. Get to work then. Collect your reward from the innkeeper's journal, and when you're done, let me know. There's something else I need to talk to you about. Okay. So the innkeeper's journal. Renovate the inn. So, wow, we got 1,000 from that. Nice. So we'll claim that.
Was it a rat I saw?
You handled everything very well, and so since you're an adult now, I would like... Finally, I'm an adult. It's about time. I would like to give this inn over to you. From now on, you will be managing it. Since you will be managing the inn, a lot of difficult conversations await you. Remember to make use of some sublime dialogue techniques like oratory, deception, intimidation, passion, and wisdom. I don't know if your enthusiasm comes from your sensitivity, or maybe you're just sweet-talking me, but I'm sure oratory and passion ain't strangers to you. Still, sometimes using the other skills might prove a better move. Think you can handle it. Hey, cool. So actually being passionate or enthusiastic seemed to fix those, or raise those. I'm assuming if I like took the other route, I'd probably get like deception and intimidation. And let's see, intimidation, very easy. Relationship with Martyr weakens. Okay, so I see relationship with Martyr Titans. So you can use your skills for different things, and then you have a higher chance. So 95% chance. Success, skill, raise, passion. Heavens, keep talking like that. People will follow you anywhere. I'm sure you'll become a great innkeeper. Oh my, nice. First things first. You will never know for sure that a given technique will work. The more you use it, the more effective it will become, regardless of whether it was successful or not. Obviously, the more I practice, the better I get, but it's never certain. People may have different reactions to specific techniques, so it's important to use more than one. You know me well, so it's not difficult for you to talk to me, but others won't be that easy. All right. Speak of the devil, here's the wine guy now.
Profit and pleasure.
Well met, innkeeper. I've heard that you're expanding the main hall. That can only mean one thing. You've convinced the miller to have his son's wedding at your place. And if that's the case, you will need alcohol. How many barrels of wine should I get you? Yeah. And how much will 6 barrels cost? Thank you, but I think we'll be buying anything from you, esteemed prince. But I don't think we'll be buying anything from you. Right, and who in their right mind would want to drink that piss you call wine, Rockberry? So, let's see. Let's see what he says. I'm sorry to hear that, but you don't have a choice. Ever since King Owen died, there are many rules, new laws. I am the only one who regulates trade in Eastern Yorvale. The wine will come from my cellars, so there won't be any wine at all. So what will it be? Relationship with Rockberry Titans. So I've increased my relationship by telling him I wouldn't buy it from him? I guess my relationship increased because I don't have a choice. By hindering freedom of trade, you are inconveniencing every citizen in your domain. It would be an honor. Unfortunately, us simple innkeepers cannot afford your majesty's noble drinks. I said we're not buying, so we're not. Get lost, Dookie. Your wine is at least 20 times overpriced. Even a child would realize that. So 75%, 75, 80, 85. Let's tell him we can't afford it. Success, thank God. Is that so? Or perhaps the price is indeed a little steep, but the best wine in the area deserves it. The only wine in the area. Well, a simple innkeeper like you shouldn't question decisions made by those of a higher status. Farewell.
Your employee is leveling up.
God's damn, Rockberry, how did he manage to get that monopoly? If he truly has exclusivity on trading booze, it will be really difficult to buy fairly priced alcohol. Yeah, I'm sure we will find a solution. Let's find someone else who sells wine. Wait, I might have a way. We will need a notice board. I want you to post a message saying, a cuckoo always cuckoos thrice. Relationship with Rockberry Titans. Okay, a cuckoo what? The birds will bring us the boo? Something like that, but more specifically the aviary. I used to do business with them. I wonder if that still works. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's do it. Cool. Let's try this then. Interesting. So, where do we find this board? Right there. A notice board, messages, bounties, notices, and of course tons of adverts. Well, I guess it makes sense to post it outside. Over here, I guess, will do. Quest, secret, note. Guess I can't do anything with it right now. Oh, he's going to put a note on it.
This life turned out not to be so bad.
All right, perfect. I'm going to say at some point I can hire more people. Put a message on the board. Oh, I put 2 messages on the board. Wow. Break up the monopoly. Unlock a new social group in the innkeeper's journal. Okay. Upgrades, all right. And drink, eat. So guess expectations of behavior. Ah, your fame. That's kind of cool. So as you eventually get to eat and then toilet, rent a bed, smoke, start a fight, gamble. There's all sorts of cool stuff here to unlock things. It's kind of neat. Unlocks a new type of guest. Outlaws. Oh. Guests will start leaving tips. Yeah. That'd be cool. We have to unlock that eventually. So a new social group in the innkeeper's journal. Okay. And we got it. Now all we need to do is wait. Waiting's the hardest task of all. I hate waiting. If only we could speed up time. Yeah, I hate waiting too. I'm not the only one. And I should be able to actually go to that journal and claim that reward, right? No, talk to the stranger. So more gets on there as you go through. Oh, stranger right here. Oh, not the fence though. A cuckoo always cuckoos thrice and a crow only crows once. Hello, Martin. I've received the message that you need my help. It's about Rockbury, isn't it? Wait, hold on. Who's this kid? Is he... Last week I turned 18. That changes everything. I knew that. I'm glad we agree. Have it your way. Let's get down to business. Other innkeepers are also complaining, and I'm trying to stay on top of it so I know all about your issue. It so happens that I have a barrel of fantastic Ragosan wine imported, yeah, not smuggled, straight from Sambria. If you can sell it quickly, I'll be able to get you more, perhaps even involve you in a trade on a bigger scale. No way, I won't be making deals with an outlaw. Nah, let's do it. I like being an outlaw. I think that's what we'll shoot for this playthrough. We'll focus on doing all sorts of everything illegal. Oh, and one more thing. Listen up, kid. I'm listening. What we're doing here is not exactly, let's just say that some folks would disapprove of it. Since it's you who will be in charge, I want to make sure that in a dangerous situation you're able to, well, say something that isn't exactly the truth. Or even threaten someone. Oh heavens, I never have told a lie in my life. Can I threaten someone? You wouldn't want to find out. I will do anything I can for the sake of my companions, business, and goal. I don't need to resort to such cheap tricks. A classy businessman like yourself must understand that. The only difference between legal and illegal is the letter of the law, but deep inside everyone's a businessman. I'll figure something out. Yeah. It's nice. So keep raising our passion. Your favor among outlaws increases. So this is good because then we'll be able to use passion and pretty much wound everybody. Well, I can see that you're at least really motivated. Good and good luck. So what about that wine? Ah, yes, here's a barrel of farewell for now, innkeepers. So we've got 17. 17 wine. Where can I see something like that? There must be a way to view. New recipe learned, a mug of table wine. Okay. Good for us. If we can distribute this wine, we won't have to pay Rockbury anything. We will, however, need more workforce, so here's some money for expensive. Okay. Let us begin. First, look around for a caretaker. Yeah, I saw a girl around here recently, even though she smelled like pipe herbs. She seemed proficient. All right. Great. In the meantime, I will pour the wine into the barrel. Okay, so we gotta hire a caretaker. Watchmen, scoundrels. Ah, here we go. A servant. Salary is 35. Smoker from time to time stops everything they do and smokes a pipe, not really caring about those around. Speedy, though. You get a little nervous when close to this worker. That's because they were doing everything a little faster, from cleaning the dishes to blah, blah, blah. The wine is in the barrel. Now simply add it to the menu. Okay. Yes, so that the guests know what they can actually order. Right, we need wine in the menu. Okay, let me hire this chick. Perfect. So here's the inn menu. Before we open the inn, it would be good to clean up after the renovation. Order the caretaker to take care of that. It doesn't have to be rigorous. The faster the better. We want to open as soon as possible. You can select which tasks have higher or lower priority for your worker. It's up to you to decide if the worker should care more about speed, accuracy, or their own comfort. Kind of care more about accuracy, but I guess their own comfort's fine.
To serve.
This is kind of cool. You can praise them or scold them. Yeah, so we'll add the wine. Price 36. I like that. We can alter the price. Cool. We'll leave it at 36. Let's not get crazy here. Claim our reward and make sure the room is clean. Looks like she's already on it. But if I wanted to set the priority, here's more people we can hire too. So, let's see. She falls under servant.
Is leveling up.
Oh, they level up. That's kind of cool. So you can see her action. Find details. So cleaning, waiting tables, room service, gossip, innkeeping. What's the gossip for? Collecting information from guests. Yeah, that seems important. Time to make some money. Let's try to sell all of Remy's wines. It's going to be around at 12 goblets. Get to it. Okay. $12 cups of wine left to sell. New type of guest shown in your inn. Distress. New type of guest shows in your inn. Outlaws. Okay. So here comes everybody. And we sell this. We get some more cash. Because I want to kind of get this Florida match. Can I do that now? Because God, is it driving me nuts. Oh, cool. Look at that. So this is our little world kind of right here. Eventually this is going to expand. I just kind of wondering if we could get the Florida match. I'd like it to be all the same. There. Just driving me absolutely nuts. Actually, the outside wall, too. I kind of like this look, so. Looks like the rest of it's all done. So that's all I had to do.
There's not enough places to sit.
What do you mean there's not enough places to sit? We can add more. Oh, I don't have them facing the right way. Okay, hold on. Haha. Okay, I gotta... Silly me. But why don't we add some more tables anyway? Probably do us some good. That should hopefully get more of these people in here if we're going to sell these 12. So now these people are sitting and hopefully being served. I see he's bringing some wine to them. Well, they both are. Well, right now the pile of dirty dishes is bigger than the pile of money we were supposed to be making. We could use a dishwasher. All right. A dishwasher. A fully functional wash tub. All right. Well, there's not a good place to put this. So I guess we'll put it here in what I assume is like a storage room. And it needs water. Somebody will get on that.
This life turned out not to be so bad.
Now I could set the priority. Get it a high priority here so somebody will go deal with that while somebody is serving. Oh yeah, we are swamped. Look at this. We're definitely going to have to set a priority to get more people to serve. I don't know how we're even going to keep up with this. We have 18 guests.
There's not enough places to sit.
Really? Still need more places to sit. How are we doing on selling? 8 cups of wine left to sell. Screw it, I'll add more sitting places. That's what good business does, after all. Eventually we'll have to modify this so it's not as, I don't know, it's a little more organized. I gotta be some way to get these tables together, maybe. Could actually use with some more lighting. That's a lot better. I wonder if that improves people's mood. A lot of these people... are waiting. What's her face is smoking. She really needs to get to work. About to scold her. Oh no, she's good now. She's moving. How do I know, like, at what point do the dirty dishes build up? Oh, sweet. I got a message from Remney. He wants to expand our cooperation. He thinks of distributing wine to the whole of Eastern Yorvale. Not only will this guarantee us constant supply, we will also make some money on distribution itself. All we need to do is set up a stash on the first floor so that Leech Rockbury doesn't find it. Okay. There are a lot of drudges in the area. Find one and hire him. All right. Ooh, who's this?
I should get a drink, or 2, or 5.
I saw the blacksmith just a second ago. He was drunk as a skunk and coming from the direction of your inn. Where did you get booze for sale? He was already drunk when he came here, I swear on my honor. 95%. We used to have a barrel of wine, but it was from your very own winery. How do you know he came from our inn? He might have just been passing by. What do I care that the blacksmith got drunk? Does the Duke not have other matters to attend to? Yeah, we'll see. He was already drunk. 95% chance. Nice, it worked. He was drunk when he showed up. Oh, if that's the case, then I'm sorry. Anything else? What? Alright, yes, I'm warning you, innkeeper. Starting today, I'll be performing routine inspections to find illegal liquor. Farewell. Alright. Let's grab ourselves a drudge. Finally, an ambitious young man for ambitious work. First, tell him to declutter the entrance to the attic. What do you mean? A laborer can destroy objects that otherwise cannot be removed, such as rubble, logs, rocks, and bushes. All right. So I guess remove that. Wow, we are swamped. I mean, I'm talking swamped. I need a room for more barrels. Technically. I'll have to figure that out in the next one since we're out of time. So, yeah, not bad. I'm actually, first impressions of the game, I'm enjoying it. It's definitely a lot of stuff to it. A lot more than I thought there would be. So we're continuing to expand our inn, hopefully in the future. Oh, this is cool. What is this? Like a little village back here? Yeah, so we'll keep expanding our inn, and we'll keep learning about what the game has to offer, and maybe even potentially unlocking some sort of second story. Probably where we can put bedrooms or such in the future. With that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me. If this is your first time on my channel, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and consider hitting the subscribe button so you can be notified when new videos drop in the future. I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.